Well, hey y'all, and good morning. Listen, I thought I'd make some good old biscuits this morning with some gravy, homemade gravy. Yeah, like my mom used to make them, the gravy, not the biscuits. I'm going to use this Southern Biscuit Formula L complete biscuit mix right here to make these good old tasty biscuits. And what you're gonna need is nothing but some buttermilk. Yeah, some buttermilk. And you're gonna need a rolling pin to roll them out. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to put in my flour. It's here, 3 1/4 cup of flour. This is 1 cup of buttermilk. And it calls for 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk. This is the 1/4. I got it here. And I'm going to stir it around with just a few strokes until it's all mixed together. I'm going to mix it until it is completely combined. Here you see, y'all, it's completely combined. Get ready to put it out on my flour surface board. Okay, y'all, I floured my countertop. I washed my countertop. It's washed, yes. And so I put some of the same flour here onto the countertop. And I'm going to put my flour, my mix, I'm sorry, onto the board. Got some left on the spoon. I got my rolling pin here. And I'm just going to flour my rolling pin just a little bit so it won't stick. I'm just going to pat it just a little bit. And I'm going to use my rolling pin to just slightly roll it out. Now this makes, it makes about 24 or either 8. I'm going to make some, but whatever's left, I'm just going to, put it in the fridge in a bag, take them out and heat them when I want them. Okay? I'm going to use my biscuit cutter here. This is a medium-sized biscuit cutter, and I'm going to put them into my pan. Now, it didn't say anything about greasing your pan because you got butter in your biscuit mix. And so I'm going to cut them out. Like that. Put them into the pan. Now somebody's playing some loud music going up the road. Here I got them all cut out. I made 8. No, this is 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. I can't count, y'all. This is 12. Y'all, this is the leftover dough that I had and made biscuits and put them in this pan that I didn't have room enough to put in that pan. And this is some more dough that I had left over. And I just rolled it out. I didn't try to cut it out. I just rolled it out. Yeah, just patted it out. And this what we call the ugly biscuit. You know, when my mom made biscuits and she had leftover dough, and she would just roll it and pat it in her hand and just put it in the pan. And we call it the ugly biscuit. And you know what? We would fight over it. We wanted the ugly biscuit. That was the best biscuit she made. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to put these beautiful babies into the oven. And I'm going to cook them on, the recipe said 450 from 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm starting out like 10 minutes. And then I looked at them. I like mine brown. I like me some good old dark brown biscuits. So I might let them cook 12 minutes. Now here they are, y'all. Out of the oven. Boy, they smell so good. It smells so good. Yeah, that's my other pan that I had. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to brush them again with some butter. Yeah, make it And I'm going to open up one and put my gravy on it. Yeah, but they look so good, y'all. Yes. Y'all, I got my oil in the pan. Yeah, to make my gravy. Yes, this is about maybe a tablespoon and a half of oil. Now, my mother used to use, she would fry fat back, and she would use the grease from the fat back to make her gravy. Now, this is water gravy. It's not milk gravy. And I'm letting my oil heat up. And when it's ready, I'm going to test it with some flour and see if it's ready to make my gravy. Okay, y'all, let me test it with some flour. Yeah, it's saying it's ready. And I'm going to put about this much into the pan. I'm going to stir it with a spoon until my flour is cooked off. It's mixed with the oil. Yeah, I like for mine to turn a little brown water gravy. I'm going to keep stirring. And till it turns a little darker. Okay. You see it's turning a little brown. I did put some more flour in it. About 3.5 of this size spoon of flour. This is self-rising flour. And just keep stirring until it turns brown. It's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. Now remember, this is water gravy, not milk gravy. Y'all, this is the color that I'm looking for. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm getting ready to add my water. I'm going to pour. Sorry for the steam. That was a cup of water. And I'm going to continue to stir and stir and stir until it gets to the consistency that I'm looking for. Okay. Y'all, my gravy is there. Look, y'all. Look, look. Now, you might still see some little white clumps in there. You just stir until it is smooth. And y'all, I had to add some cornstarch. I had to add some cornstarch to my gravy because it wasn't getting as thick as I wanted it to get. And what you do is pour you some cornstarch into, pour you some gravy into a bowl and add some cornstarch to it and just stir it and then pour it back into your pan. Yeah, it wasn't getting as thick as I wanted to. So this is the consistency that I'm looking for. And you see some little specks in here. Yeah, y'all excuse me for sniffing my nose. I still have a little head cold, and yeah, it's getting better, you know. But here's the gravy, and I'm going to pour it over my biscuit, y'all. And this is what, you know, I want for breakfast. Okay, now here's my biscuit. Yeah, and I'm getting ready to pour my gravy over it. If you don't want yours this dark, you don't have to, but I do. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Biscuits and gravy. And you know what? You can also add some honey to your biscuits. Yeah, but this is it, y'all. If you don't want it that dark, you don't have to. You can just stir it. And I end up adding some, I told you I added some cornstarch to it. It wasn't as thick as I wanted it. But yeah, that's it. That's it, y'all. That is it. Yes, yes, yes. Biscuits and gravy. Yeah. And all I don't eat, I'm going to, I am a bread person. I love breads. Yes. So, yeah, I wanted me some biscuits and gravy this morning, and that's what I made. Yeah, enjoy it, y'all. If you make it, enjoy them. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified each time Linda Jane uploads a video. Y'all be blessed and always know that God loves you. And so do I. So good, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. So good.